Good YouTube, Quinn Wade. Coming to y'all with that instant basketball analysis on Analysis Playground on YouTube, exclusively on there, Fiverr. And we're going to talk about how the New York Knicks beat the Chicago Bulls 105 to 99. The Bulls go to 24 and 34 and 15 and 15 at home. The Knicks go to 37 and 21 and 15 and 13 on the road. New York leads the season series 2-1. The Bulls can tie it or the Knicks can take it in the next game. Um, Different Bulls team anyway after the trade deadline. But the Knicks actually lost the first quarter 27 to 25 to the Bulls, but they won the second quarter 27 to 26, but they still went into halftime losing because they was down by 1. They came into the third quarter the right way and won it 31 to 25, and they also won the fourth quarter 22 to 21. Let's talk about the Knicks first. OG Anunoby, he was the only starter to not score in double figures in points. In 34 minutes, he had 9 points. He went 4 of 11 from the field, 0 of 4 from 3, 1 of 2 from the free throw line. He also had 9 boards, 2 assists, 1 turnover, 2 steals, and a block. 2 offensive rebounds, 2 personal fouls, and was a plus 17 and plus minus. His defense was there. He kept attacking the basket. He couldn't make the threes, though, tonight. But at least he was able to score in other ways. Karl Anthony Towns was the reason why they won this one. He finished with a double-double, 28 points, 11 boards, 32 minutes for that. 28 points, went 10 of 17 from the field, hit a couple threes in this one, 5 of 9 from 3, 3 or 4 from the free throw line, did a good job attacking the basket and finishing 2. And he also had 2 assists, 3 turnovers, 3 steals, 4 offensive rebounds, 4 personal fouls, and a plus 13 and a plus minus. Josh Hart, 33 minutes. He got some easy opportunities because of transition. Had a wide open 3, got to the basket and finished 4 or 5 from the field and 1 of 1 from 3 and 2 of 4 from the free throw line for 11 points. He did have 9 boards. It was needed. Obviously, you got to rebound the ball well, especially offensively and defensively to win the game. And they did that tonight. He also had 5 assists, 2 turnovers, 2 offensive boards, 1 personal foul, was a plus 16 and plus minus. Mikal Bridges, 30 minutes, 11 points, 4 of 10 from the field, 3 of 8 from 3. 2 rebounds, 5 assists, 3 turnovers, 2 steals, and a block. You know he's going to make plays on the ball. It's going to work sometimes, and it did in this one. And then he just had good shot selection, even though he missed, more shots than you would like. But he also was a 0 in plus in personal fouls and was a plus 5 and plus minus. Jalen Brunson, he was doing it the hard way, trying to create a lot of his shots off the dribble. It works for him, but not so much in this one. 36 minutes, but he had 19 points. The 36 minutes was the highest on the team. He went 7 of 19 from the field, 1 of 6 from 3, 4 of 6 from the free throw line. And that was his night. It was inefficient even from 3, even though those looks was probably the better looks than the other ones. But he did have 9 assists. And so if you're going to dribble that much, you got to be trying to find your teammates too. And he was able to do that, and he usually does. He did have 5 boards, 2 turnovers, 1 block, 1 personal foul, was a plus 14 and plus minus. Jeremy made a layup and missed 1. He finished with 2 points, 3 rebounds, 2 assists, no turnovers, 1 personal foul, and a minus 10 and plus minus. Ariel played 15 minutes. He had 4 points, went 1 of 3 from the field, 2 of 2 from the free throw line. He did get 5 boards. That was the most off the bench, 2 steals and a block. He did all those things, and it was needed for him to do as much as he could, and he played real well coming off the bench for them. He did have 1 offensive rebound, 2 personal fouls, and was a minus 6 and plus minus. Landry Shamet played 23 minutes. He kept hitting wide open shots. That's what he's out there for, to punish you for the helps and the double teams and the collapsing of the defense. 4 of 8 from 3, 2 of 3 from the free throw line, 5 of 9 from the field. 16 points was the most off the bench. Was the only guy to score in double figures off the bench. He also had 2 rebounds, 2 turnovers, 1 offensive board, and 5 personal fouls, and was a minus 10 and plus minus. And then Jose Alvarado, he's going to speed the game up. He's going to take some shots. He went 1 of 6 from 3. He usually shoots better than that, not so much tonight. He also finished 2 of 8 from the field for 5 points in 25 minutes. The 25 minutes was the most off the bench. He still grabbed 4 rebounds and 2 assists. No turnovers, 1 personal foul, was a minus 9 and plus minus. And then the Chicago Bulls, since the game was close, they played a short rotation too. Yabusele was knocking down threes, and then he finished around the basket in transition. He played 30 minutes and had 11 points and when shot 4 of 8 from the field, 3 of 6 from three. He finished with a double double because he had 13 boards. He also had 1 assist, 1 turnover, 1 offensive rebound, no personal fouls, and a -3 and plus minus. Jalen Smith, 18 minutes, 12 points, 5 of 11 from the field, 2 of 6 from three. He was knocking down wide open threes and finishing around the rim, and that's what he should be doing as a big guy in a modern game, and he did it well enough in this one. 5 rebounds, 1 assist, 2 turnovers, 1 steal, 1 offensive rebound, 3 personal fouls, and a -9. And plus minus, Isaac Okoro was letting it fly from three, but he did get a finish too. 101 from the free throw line, 3 of 7 from three, 4 of 10 from the field, 12 points in 33 minutes. He also ended up getting 6 rebounds, 1 assist, 2 turnovers, 3 offensive boards, 3 personal fouls, and was a -15 and plus minus. And then Matas Buzella's 26 minutes for him, 15 points. He had the most points in the starting lineup and on the team. It's low, but that's just how the game ended up going, and they still had a chance of winning, even though they didn't shoot the ball that great. But Matas had shot 4 of 12 from the field, 3 of 9 from three, and 4 of 5 from the free throw line. He's really just becoming an athletic four that prefers to shoot a perimeter shot. That's just what his game has been the last couple weeks and throughout this year. He still got 4 boards and 3 turnovers, which was bad. He also got 3 personal fouls and was a -6. And plus minus, their starter that only didn't score in double figures was Josh Giddey. He played 23 minutes, only had 6 points. He went 2 of 10 from the field, and a lot of them was pull ups and drives. He also went 0 of 3 from the 3 point line and 2 of 3 from the free throw line. He did have 2 rebounds and 6 assists. You know, he's going to keep his head down and keep it up sometimes too to try to find his teammates. It worked. And he only had 2 turnovers and 2 steals, 1 offensive board, 1 personal foul, was a -14 and plus minus. Patrick Williams hit a mid range. The rest was threes. He went 2 of 7 from three. He also went 2 of 2 from the free throw line and 3 of 8 from the field for 10 points. Was the only guy to score in double figures in points off the bench. He also played 28 minutes. He also had 1 rebound, 8 assists. The 8 assists ended up being the most on the team, and you wouldn't think it would come from him. But the way he was attacking and the way he was kicking the ball around was the reason why in this game. He also had 1 turnover, 1 block, no personal fouls, and a +6 and plus minus. Nick Richard, you know he's going to attempt a three or more. He took one, missed it, and then the rest was finishes out around the rim, and the other ones was misses too around the rim. And he did go 3 of 5 from the free throw line, 0 of 1 from three, 3 of 6 from the field, and 9 points is what he got in 23 minutes. He did get 13 boards though, and they needed somebody to step up in this game to do that for him. And it ended up being him off the bench. He did have 3 turnovers and a block, 5 offensive rebounds, and 3 personal fouls and 0 in plus minus. Colin Sexton hit 2 wide open threes, finished 2 of 4 from three and 2 of 5 from the field for 8 points in 12 minutes. 1 rebound, 1 turnover, 2 steals, 1 personal fouls, and a +1 and plus minus. Trey Jones, 23 minutes, 8 points, 4 of 9 from the field. He missed his only three. He had 1 rebound, 3 assists, 1 turnover, 1 steal, and then he had 1 personal foul and was a +1 and plus minus. And then Rob Dillingham played 24 minutes and had 8 points. He hit a three and some other finishes around the rim and went 3 of 7 from the field, 1 of 3 from the free throw line. Had 4 rebounds, 4 assists. He only turned the ball over once though, so he did a good job of making good decisions when he was on the court. He also had 2 steals, and he can do that because he is fast and quick and get to the ball real fast. Because of those reasons, he also had 1 offensive board, 2 personal fouls, and was a +9 and plus minus. 86 field goals for the Bulls, 40% from the field, and 45% for the Knicks, 35% from three for the Bulls, 36 for the Knicks, 71% from the free throw line for the Bulls, and 67% from the Knicks. Both teams shot 21 free throws. Both teams had 50 rebounds. The Bulls had 24 assists. The Knicks had 27. 17 turnovers for the Bulls, 13 for the Knicks. 8 steals for the Bulls, 9 for the Knicks. 2 blocks for the Bulls, 4 for the Knicks. 13 offensive rebounds for the Bulls, 10 for the Knicks. And then 37 defensive rebounds for the Bulls, 40 for the Knicks. And then 17 personal fouls. Both teams had that. It was an even match game. It's just the Knicks couldn't make the twos as well as the Knicks did. And on top of that, they didn't take care of the ball as well as the Knicks did. And the Knicks also just made shots when it mattered more, and the Bulls went a little cold when it mattered, and they ended up losing for that reason. And Towns really carried the Knicks when it mattered, and the Bulls didn't have nobody that can really do that. And that's the biggest reason why the Knicks was able to pull this one off and get the win. Other than that, comment, like, subscribe, share, hit that notification bell to get that analysis when it first come out. Y'all stay blessed up. Y'all stay good. Peace. And I'll see y'all later today, hopefully with more analysis.